my name is Alderson, and today I present to you another episode of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, the 100% walkthrough. Please make sure you leave a link, not leave a link, because there's a link right here, but please make sure you leave a like and subscribe on the video as we head deeper down into, my gosh, the Shadow Temple, which is costing us a lot of health for some reason. I'm not that good at the game. Oh, look at that, he just gave us a heart. But, we found the hover boots in the last episode, and so now this episode we're just going to go through and kill all these Skulltulas in our way to head deeper into the temple to take on the Shadow Spirit that attacked Kakariko Village a couple episodes ago. So just take this guy on. Oh, they're giving me hearts. Look at that. I say I'm low in health, and there you go. They give me health. We gotta watch out here because Navi will say, "Watch for the shadows. Monsters that hang from the ceiling." And yes, there is a floor master, a wall master that lurks around here, but as long as you keep moving, it won't bother you. We'll just keep going here, and the hover boots are so useful here. So useful. And then a Stalfos appears. A few Vigoron Sword thrusts will take care of him, and we're gonna head off in this direction. If we have the Lens of Truth on, we will be able to see where we're going. So we could just go this way, to this door. In this room, there are some chests. Some of these chests are pointless, but with the Lens of Truth, we will be able to see that there is another one of these spinning wheels of death. And there's also a like. Let's kill him. There we go. Press R. Oh yes, if you press R, then you'll avoid those things. I don't know what's it called. Scythe or whatever. Spinning wheel of death, I'll call it. But there are... You see, there are these invisible keys. I believe these are invisible this time around. And we're also very low in arrows. You could use a hook shot or a long shot to kill the keys. Where are they? Where are they? I hear them, but I don't see them. There he is. So we gotta go around the room killing all the keys in this room, which is not that big of a deal, except that the room is kind of large. Also, given the spinning wheel of death that is invisible in this room, and just randomly hurts you sometimes. Also, if you play the Song of Time here, the blue block will appear and you can collect those hearts, but I'm not interested in that. I'm interested in killing all the keys in this room. Yes, there are 3 keys. If we kill them, then this door opens. Also, you have to kill the like. And right here we will find that gold Skulltula, which we need the long shot to collect its token. And then right here we will find a chest, invisible chest. Some of these chests are invisible. This will contain arrows, which is actually quite handy, but over here, this will contain a small key, I believe. Or just... Oh no, that's in case if your Hylian Shield gets eaten by the like. But since we were good gamers, we kept our shield, so... Yeah, this room is only for the gold Skulltula, nothing else. Moving on. So we'll walk across here with the hover boots on. You don't need the hover boots, but they are very useful in this dungeon. And we will ignore the Stalfos, and we'll keep going to this platform. We'll wait for it to rise up, and then we'll go, roll. There we go. Now, our goal is to collect all these silver rupees. There's another Beamos in the middle, but I believe one bomb will kill it. Yeah, one bomb kills it. It leaves a silver rupee for us, and then there's one more over here. And then there's one more all the way over at the side. And I can't speak today. There we go. And yeah, this temple, this is not the main room. There is actually no main room I guess this is the closest thing to the main room. But we'll go into this area because we'll be backtracking through the temple a little bit. Not as much as the water temple, but just a little bit. So right here, we've got these things. These will kill us, but if we turn over here, we see a block that we can pull out of the wall. And if we line it up, we can get through this area properly without dying. Our goal is to stop both. Yes, we stopped now because we stopped both of the things. So steam. I'll just call them like teeth or something. I don't know what to call them. They're just a whole bunch of torture devices in this dungeon, which is one of the cool aspects of this dungeon. Is that there's like a lot of their puzzles and whatnot involve torture devices like this. I wouldn't call this a torture device. I just call it like big spikes coming down to impale you. But now we'll pull the block towards us just like so. So now we can climb up here. And then if we turn over here, we can climb up here. And then we wait until one of these is down and we climb on top of it to the other side. Now if we turn over here, I don't know what this has. I think it has something useless. Yeah, another blue ruby. I think that would be another Hylian shield or something. But now if we press on the switch, a chest will drop over there and we could just use the long shot to get over there. We'll open the chest, and the hover boots make opening these small chests a little bit challenging. But yes, we got a small key, and we also got a gold skull from this room, and we also get some hearts. So it's a win-win. Let's see if we can make it. Alright, we made it, and I don't think there's anything else in this room. We just gotta double check with the... Yeah, there's nothing else. So now we'll just go back to the main room that we were in. Oh yeah, what's the sign read? I forgot what the sign read. Only one with the Eye of Truth will find the stone umbrella that protects against the rain of blades. So the block is the stone umbrella. That's funny. That's a funny way of thinking about it. We'll go through here again. So now we're back over here. Now that we have a key, we want to go this way. Like, over here, I think? Yes, right here. We need to be careful, because if we fall down, we lose health. And we start at the beginning. Now, we want the Lens of Truth on, because there are these platforms, invisible platforms. See, they're invisible. We'll go through here, open this door, and then we are in this room with these invisible spiky thingies. We'll also kill the re-deads in here while we're at it. And our goal here is to collect more silver rupees. A lot of this dungeon apparently has these silver rupee puzzles. Yeah, if we kill all the re-deads, a chest will appear, though I don't think anything important is in the chest. I'll go double check, just to be sure. Yeah, another blue rupee. Useless. But yeah, we're just gonna collect all these. Oh yes, if you have the hover boots on, then you will not take damage by walking across those. I don't know how that works, but we're gonna collect this rupee, and then this one right here. And so that unlocks the door. But let's go through this door right here. And yeah, this place. We'll just climb up here. There's a gold skull back here. We'll collect it. And this room is there's this big. Oh wow! Thank you. There's this big skull in the middle of the room. And there are these bomb flowers up here. So what are we supposed to do? We're supposed to play basketball and just throw this into there, just like so, to make a small key appear somewhere. Yes, here. So I was wrong in the last episode about that one small key at the final of the dungeon being the only key. But I think if we kill all the keys, we will unlock the door, because we have to unlock the door to get back into that room that we were in with the spikies, with the spikes. Now if we come up here, we'll find the last keys, and that should be it. Oh, there's one more. Yeah, that unlocks the door, and now we can continue on with our adventure. Hello, kids! Let's take a field trip into the Shadow Temple! My name is Alderson. I'm definitely your counselor. I definitely have a license and whatnot. We'll look up here, and this hookshot target is only visible if you have the Lens of Truth on. But moving on more to the dungeon. The dungeon is mainly one-way linear. The only point where it splits up is in that big room we were in. But this is a very interesting room. This requires use of iron boots because of the wind. And we also need to be careful of these spike traps. And also this guy right here will just pop his face with a long shot. And continue forth. Now, right here, we need to go up here, because that we can hookshot to. And now, I prefer to backflip, just like that. And we'll just walk right through here. And that is an ice switch. The ice switch, some of these ice switches will shoot these beams at you. I don't know if... Yeah, it's very jerky. You're a jerk. I don't think you can actually kill it. I'm not entirely sure about that, but we'll walk through here. And we've got these reeds. We should take off the iron boots. Put on the hover boots. We'll kill that guy, and then... we'll kill that guy. Alright, that was a bit tense. I did not want to get grappled. But they drop magic, which is nice. What's this guy saying?
Here, I can hear the spirits whispering in this room. Those who have sacred feet should let the wind guide them, and they'll be led to a hidden path.
If we turn on the Lens of Truth, let's see what else is in here. Oh, look, there's a chest. How nice. And it has arrows, so now we are full on arrows. Notice how we have only 40 arrows? Well, the final quiver will be in the Gerudo Desert, Gerudo Valley. So yeah, basically, there's this hole in the wall, and if you use that fan, not the other fans, with hover boots, it will blow you over here, which is nice to know. Now we'll go through this door right here, and we'll take on each Gibdo, and wow, I'm in the middle of a jump attack, and I don't want to play the Sun Song because one, that feels like cheating, and two, it just takes more time, whereas 2 whacks with the Begoran Sword takes him down quickly. So we'll activate the Lens of Truth to see if there's anything else in here. Oh yes, over here, I believe, just like in the bottom of the well not the last episode, a couple episodes ago, this should be able to be blown up to reveal a chest. Yes. Which contains a small key, which is essential. And then right here we'll collect this chest, which probably has another blue rupee. Yeah, I don't know why they give you so many blue rupees. I don't get that. Here is the great fairy that they were talking about in the last episode, I believe. We'll get to that in a second, but first we want to get to this block and pull it out. And then get on the other side and pull it this way. And then get around back behind it and push it. because there's a ladder at the end of this long stretchway, and it's too high up for us to reach, but with the block, we can reach it. There we go, now we can climb the block and climb the ladder. Now we're gonna need the hookshot target, the long shot, and also, I keep messing up. Yeah, we'll need the Ocarina. Because over here, yes, if we play Zelda's Lullaby, the fairy will start moving, but let's first play our Scarecrow song. That's a fast version of the Goron Lullaby, but with the long shot, we can hook shots to Pierre over here to collect another Gold Skulltula, which somehow attacked us. There we go, we destroy another Gold Skulltula. I believe we have one more in this temple. Yeah, one more to go. We'll climb this block right here, climb the ladder, and then we'll take the ferry over to the other world, as they call it. And there we go. We start moving, and Link's like, what happened? And then... a Stalfos appears. We gotta kill it. A couple of thrusts will take care of it. What is it? Navi says the same BS. Yeah, a couple of thrusts will take care of it. So, there you go. Yeah, Stalfos came by, paid us a visit. We took care of him. And then, his buddy comes down and he's like, what'd you do? By the way, you can knock these guys off. I find that funny. Yeah, just repeated thrusts will take care of him. So we just gotta wait. It goes through the entire temple just like this. Over to this spot here. We want to get off right now. And then we want to go through this door right here. Now, if we get the Lens of Truth, we notice that there are these invisible walls, and we need to be careful because there are floor masters. You don't have to kill them, you don't have to fight them, just be wary that there are floor masters. And then, oh, I remember this room. I was like, my brother and I were like, what do we do? What do we do? And we died so many times. We tried fire arrows and whatnot, but the answer is Din's fire. There we go, and then we could just kill the Redead just like that. Collect this, this is probably another 5 rupees. Yep. But over here is the real prize. The big boss key. You got the boss key, now you can get inside the chamber where the boss lurks. And the boss is the Shadow Spirit that beat Link up, and Link is like, you know, you don't just beat me up, like, I'm gonna go and beat you up now. And that's what Link does. He likes to beat things up. Go through this door right here, and this is a little bit similar to that Goron, what's it, pottery or something? The Goron, not statue, the Goron pot from Goron City as Kid Link. Basically, right here, we could use these bomb flowers. Also, there's a Gold Skulltula. I don't know where it went. It's like down here, I think. Yeah, it's right there. Let's collect it. And it's the final gold Skulltula, I believe, in this dungeon. Yes, because the token appears, the little mark appears, and that means we have collected all of the gold Skulltulas in this dungeon. So now, I believe this is optional. I don't think you have to do this, but I'm going to do it anyways because I'm not entirely sure. We're going to throw a bomb in each skull, which is a little bit difficult. I think we got one in there. And if we run out, we have the, what's it called? Dang, I keep missing. We have these bomb flowers over here. That's what I'm trying to say. We'll just throw it. Oh my gosh. Because the hover boots are useful for this, but they're also kind of, like, detrimental. Yeah, we got inside there. We got it almost inside there. Not just quite. There we go. We got in there. And this makes just a bunch of money. Which is completely useless game. Thank you for wasting my time. And about 20 bombs. So now we will continue through this room. There is one more door to go through, and this door will have, I think, a key or something to collect. So we'll just run around that guy. And the door closes behind us. And if we turn on our Lens of Truth, we'll find this guy. And then we'll just take out, you have to turn off the Lens of Truth to use the Inspire. Remember, you can't use 2 magic items at the same time. But there we go, we killed the Floor Master, unlocked the door, and conjured up a chest, which will contain a key. With this key, we'll be able to enter the boss room. We'll need this key. What I'm trying to say is that you unlock a door, and then you unlock the big boss door. That's what happens in this dungeon. It's a little bit weird because usually most dungeons just give you just unlock the boss door with the big key, with the boss key. But this time around they switch things up and they're like, oh, haha, we're sneaky. We're gonna make you have to get this one key before you can get to the actual boss, which is kind of cheap in my opinion. But we'll go through this door, and here we are back at this room. Now, it's worth noting that this is also where I use my thumbnail, like that picture. That's my thumbnail. Like I would, take a picture and put the thumbnail there. But that statue, there's a Zelda theory that statue shows a bird, right? And it could be the same bird as the bird on Link's shield. But with that set aside, that little, I don't know, I won't call it like a hint or a tip. I don't know what to call that. But we'll use fire arrows on these bombs right here to trigger one of these epic scenes. Boom. I love it when Link does that, where he does something to change the dungeon design. I love it, because now we create this bridge to this side over here. You could alternatively use Pierre up there and then jump down, but I prefer to do the more epic, heroic kind of thing, with a little cutscene and whatnot. So we'll go to this door and then, what do we do? No, what we do is, common theme is to use the Lens of Truth. See? This is so simple. Just gotta come over here and fall down. Not to worry. The easiest way is actually this way. Yeah, I was trying the hard way for some reason. I like to do things the hard way. But hopefully we won't do this boss the hard way, which we fall down onto a giant drum. He sounds like my brother. Always patting stuff and like slamming stuff. This is the Shadow Spirits. Phantom Shadow Beast Bongo Bongo. He disappears, but we have the lens of truth so we can actually see him. We want to shoot his hands to stun them, and then if we shoot both hands, we get to shoot his eye. And then attack his eye with the Begoran sword for maximum damage. Yeah, shoot the eye and watch out. Watch out, his hands do massive damage. Keep an eye on him. Shoot him. Attack him, there we go. And there, the Bongo Bongo is a very easy boss if you know how to beat him. Otherwise, he can be quite the pain, because there is acid around the boss arena, which eats up your health. But, you know, if you know what you're doing, this is not a hard boss. It's actually one of the easiest. Not like Morpha from a couple episodes ago. That was a pain. Even though Morpha is usually a very easy boss for me. But there we go. We have defeated the Shadow Spirit Bongo Bongo. And let's not forget this, because my brother forgot the heart container in this dungeon one time. And he had to go all the way back. Luckily, I showed him that shortcut, which I did not show you, but it's basically where you go to the shortcut. Once we pull the block out near the ferry, that's when you unlock the shortcut, and you can go there anytime you want. But there we go, we got another heart container, and we have 18. One more to go before... one more temple to go before we storm Ganon's castle. So here we are back at the Chamber of the Sages. And who is the Sage of Shadow? Sheik already spoiled it for us. It's Impa. Thanks, Sheik, for being spoilers. The boy with the noble Zelda's Ocarina. As I expected, you have come. I am Impa, one of the Sheikah. I am Princess Zelda's caretaker, and I am also the sage who guards the Shadow Temple. We Sheikah have served the royalty of Hyrule from generation to generation as attendants. However, on that day 7 years ago, Ganondorf suddenly attacked, and Hyrule Castle surrendered after a short time. Ganondorf's target was one of the keys to the Sacred Realm, the hidden treasure of the royal family, the Ocarina of Time. My duty bound me to take Zelda out of Ganondorf's reach. When I last saw you, as we made our escape from the castle, you were just a lad. Now I see that you have become a fine hero. And he's not even using the Master Sword, he's using this big two-handed sword like a badass. Soon, you'll meet Princess Zelda face to face, and she will explain everything. That is when we, the 6 wise ones, will seal up the evil king and return peace to Hyrule. I have to stay here. You go to Princess Zelda's side and protect her on my behalf. Now I put my power, which should be helpful to you, into this medallion. We don't ever use the actual medallions until once, much later in the game. But we get a shiny little purple cookie or something. It's a medallion. Yay! Look at Link's face. Just look at that face. You received a Shadow Medallion. Impa awakens as a sage and adds her power to yours. Please look out for Princess Zelda. For Princess Zelda, whichever one. But, yeah, we don't know where Zelda is, so how can we ever guard her? I don't understand that. But that's going to conclude it for today's episode. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'm also going to keep these snazzy boots on my feet, because I like to. But I hope you all enjoyed. Please subscribe and click the bell for more. And check out my Discord server in the description below. Also, just have a nice day, you know? Stay safe out there with the coronavirus, which should be ending soon. This guy is glitching through the floor. But yeah, just stay safe, have a nice day, and I'll see you all in the next one.